Nithyananda everyone, it's Priscilla. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about soul families. And what are soul families and what does this mean? It sounds kind of like a bunch of new agey mumbo jumbo. But soul families are very real, and I'm going to speak from my own experience when I'm making this video, of course. So, take that for what you want. But this is my experience of this reality, in that I've come to realize soul families are so real. What I mean by this is, the idea is like, when you meet somebody and you feel like you've known them forever, or this feeling of like someone being your soulmate. Not necessarily in a romantic relationship, but it could be your best friend or even one of your family members, your sibling, your mom, anything. And soul family, the idea is like these people that we're naturally drawn together, right? You're so connected to each other, and part of you feels like there must have been something more here. It's like part of our subconscious tunes into reality that we did know each other before. And this is what I find so cool, because I always had that feeling with certain people, like I must have known you before, but I never understood why, because I didn't understand the idea of past lives, of reincarnation, of all these things, of all these topics. Now that I do, I've gotten such a deeper understanding of soul families, and I'll just share one example. My actual brother, who I took birth with in this life, who is Neeraja, as some of you guys might know, he and I have actually been together in multiple lives and as siblings in multiple lives, which can actually be kind of rare, because not only were we in relationships with one another, but we repeated the same same type of relationship. So we found out actually that we were siblings multiple times before. This is, I think, the third or fourth time we've been siblings alone. And the time before, we actually, a few thousand years ago, we lived with a different enlightened being named Venkateshwara, and he my brother and I actually served him together in the body, and we got so many blessings from him to continue our journey of enlightenment. And so so many pieces just fit together so perfectly, but I know without a doubt that's why we chose to be together again in this life, because we ended up finding Swamiji, our current guru, together, and going through this journey, of course, again together, so much more than I even would have expected. I was myself resistant at first to all this type of path, Hinduism in general. I had a lot of more black and white thinking about all this, but Neeraja helped me understand so many things, and we always, how it always been is, even since we were little kids, we always were so close and connected, and we never had that resistance to one another like a lot of times young kids do. We never fought like siblings normally do. And he always would help balance some certain aspect of me out, and I him. And so I know without a doubt, he's the most special being to me, because I think we facilitate each other's path to enlightenment more than any other being. And that's why we continue to have this ultimate relationship of the sibling dynamic. Because in Hinduism especially, it's the sibling, brotherly, sisterly love is the most revered type of love. It's the most pure and authentic love in its essence. Because there's no conditions, there's no lust patterns involved, all this stuff. It's just this pure love for one another, this compassion, this protection, this wanting to be so fulfilling for one another, and to have the other be so fulfilled and help share life with them. And so he's just one reason why I know that soul families exist, because this is not the first time I've been with him, and I know it without a doubt. So that's just my personal experience, one aspect, and I hope you guys enjoyed my sharing. And please let me know if you've had experiences with this. I'm sure a lot of you guys have had, with your friends, with significant others, anybody that you've met that you've just connected to right off the bat, is because you've been with them before. We've lived thousands and thousands of lives, most of us, and even in the human body, a lot of us have lived already thousands and thousands of lives. So imagine all the people that you continue to meet. We are always drawn in certain directions, and so a lot of times souls come together again in the next life. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and please like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll get back to you as soon as I can, and thank you all. Nithyananda.